Hi guys, welcome. Happy to have you, speaking with you and everything. Last time we spoke about the 5 languages of love and how it relates to children and raising children. This time I want to dig a little deeper. Not how it relates to the children. Hey, Alex, how are you? You're going to learn about love tonight, okay? You ready? Not how it relates to children, but how it relates to you. Okay. So here's the clincher. Here's what I want to say. I brought a demonstration. It's alcohol. Okay, so how do we love ourselves? That's the real question. And I brought something to explain this idea to you. Okay, it took me a while to open that. Sorry. Arta, happy birthday. So, this is your love tank. Inside is your love. You see how when it's full, you can pour your love tank into your children and you still have enough for yourself? And when it's empty, you have nothing to give. This is really an important concept in life. You can't give what you don't have. And though I spoke about so many different ways we can love our children and which language works for them and what's the best language for them, you can't give any language unless you have something to give. The reason why I think this is a really important topic is because a lot of people reached out to me about, I really want to love my children and I feel like I love them, but it's just really hard. I'm very angry, I'm frustrated, and I can totally relate to that because life is tough. It's stressful, work, husband, kids, house, everything. It's just piling up and you just have to figure out how to balance it. So I came up with some thoughts of my own, and let me just pour this back into the real big love tank. I really suck at this, so I'm going to do it later because my husband's going to think I had something to drink now. So here's what it is. Let's find ways that you can fill your own love tank, huh? That's a great idea. Number 1, words of affirmation. Let's fill your own tank with positive words. Tell yourself, I love you. Is that weird? Yes. But now when no one's watching, look in the mirror and say, I love you. Because you know what? You deserve to hear it. Even if no one else is telling you, you should love yourself. You are a very special person because you were not created by accident. There was a plan for you to enter this world and a plan for you to have effects on other people in this entire universe. And your actions have so many reactions. It goes on and on and on. So whenever you doubt yourself, remember, you matter. And God had a reason to put you here in this particular time, in this particular life. No matter how stressful or anxious you should be or you are, you have something very powerful, and that's your spirit and your insides. So I think that's really a very powerful message for you to know for yourself. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, quality time. I want you to spend some time with yourself. Maybe you need to meditate. I do. I started now that I'm home, and I love it. But one of the main things I want you to do is try to journal. Write down something. Write down something about how wonderful you are that day, even if it's something not so big and not so fancy, something you're proud of. The same way you would give recognition to your children, give recognition to yourself. And write it every day if you can, because that will really help you. Number 3, acts of service. So how can we give ourselves acts of service? We could take a nap. I love that idea because I'm always low on sleep. You can think of something else, and I think like a bubble bath is a great idea. I told my friend this, you should take a bubble bath when she was stressed out, and she's like, no, I don't have any time. I just don't have any time. I just don't have any time. When someone tells me I don't have any time, what I hear, I don't make any time. I don't make any time for myself because I'm not important enough in my own life. So important to process that statement. You have to be important enough to yourself so that you can give to your children the love that you want to have for yourself. You have to give it. Physical touch is the next one. So pamper yourself. Get a haircut. Get your nails done. Take care of yourself and don't feel guilty about it. I always think it's something I've dealt with a lot, many years. I felt very guilty about doing something for myself. And I want to share with you something. There's nothing wrong with that. It took me so many years. I'm like 33 years old now, and I'm still thinking about things like, maybe I shouldn't, because I could do something more productive. We're so conditioned, right? We're so conditioned to be proper and do things the right way and put everybody else first. If we do that, we have nothing left for ourselves, and there's no tank that has anything inside it. Okay. The last part is gifts. Buy yourself something nice. Go out and buy yourself some shoes. And I know a lot of you are going to like that comment. Don't overdo it, right? But get yourself something nice, and don't be shy with loving yourself. I think that is such a priority in life. Put yourself on the top of that list. That's really a very powerful message from me. I think that I just want to reiterate how special and amazing each one of you really is. And maybe I don't know each one of you personally, but someone knows you personally, and they could attest for that. Call them up if you have any questions. They will tell you, and especially your mom. They will definitely tell you. All right. Let me see if there's anything else I want to share with you. Yes, the idea that I share with you is not my idea. This is an idea in the Bible, and I want to give credit where credit is due. There was once a sage, his name was Hillel, and he was asked this question: if you could stand on one foot, tell me the entire Bible. Stand on one foot and tell me the entire Bible. It's a pretty big place. The Bible is pretty big. So he got on one foot and he said, as some of you may know this, love thy neighbor as thyself. Such a powerful message, because behind that message is you can only love as deeply as you love yourself. If you want to love someone else, your neighbor or whoever, you can only love them as much as you love yourself. So if you're not loving yourself, make no mistake, you can't love someone else. Start with you. And always put yourself as a priority. I love you, and you are special in my eyes. Bye. I can't finish this. It's so annoying. This always happens to me. Okay, bye.